Part 4, Christabel. I continue. The lovely Lady Christabel, whom her father loved so well, what makes her in the wood so late? A furlong from the castle gate? She had dreams all yesternight of her own betrothed knight, and in the midnight wood will pray for the weal of a lover that's far away. Introduction of the second character, that is Christabel, who is the lovely daughter of the Baron. The name of the Baron is Sir Leoline. She is loved by her father, but there's this question: what makes her in the wood so late? A furlong from the castle gate, the distance between the wood where she is there and the castle gate is almost a furlong. So, what is she doing there at midnight? The answer is given in a typical ballad form, which says, she had dreams all yesternight of her own betrothed knight. Look at the rhyme scheme, knight. So she had dreams that her fiancé was not well or something wrong was happening with him. So she in the midnight wood will pray for the weal of her lover who's far away. So she goes to the woods to pray alone for the welfare of her lover. Welfare of her lover. She stole along, she nothing spoke. The sighs she heaved were soft and low, and naught was green upon the oak but moss and rarest mistletoe. She kneels beneath the huge oak tree, and in silence prayeth she. As she stole along, she spoke to no one. While sighing, her sighs were also very soft and low. And describing the oak tree, the poet narrator says that there was no greenery upon the oak, but there was moss and rarest mistletoe. So she knelt beneath the huge oak tree and she started praying there. Okay, it was a huge oak tree. So it almost covered her form. The lady sprang up suddenly, the lovely Lady Christabel. It moaned as near can be, but what it is she cannot tell. On the other side it seemed to be of the huge broad-breasted old oak tree. So while praying, Christabel sprang up suddenly. Why did she spring up? Because she felt that there was a moaning sound nearby. It was as if somebody was moaning, somebody was crying from the other side of the huge oak tree. The night is chill, the forest bare. Is it the wind that moaneth bleak? There's not wind enough in the air to move away the ringlet curl from the lovely lady's cheek. There's not wind enough to twirl the one red leaf, the last of its clan that dances as often as it can, hanging so light and hanging so high on the topmost twig that looks up at the sky. Hush, beating heart of Christabel. Jesus Maria, shield her well. She folded her arms beneath her cloak and stole to the other side of the oak. What sees she there? Again, the ballad form comes forth. As Christabel heard the moaning sound, she tried to muster some courage. But before that, there's a series of questions and the answer is also offered. That is, the night is chill, the forest is bare. Is it the wind that moaneth bleak? Is it the sound of the wind that one can hear? Then there's this answer. There's not wind enough in the air, even to move away the ringlet curl from the lovely lady's cheek. There's a curl on the cheek of Christabel, which also doesn't move. There's not wind enough. It's so still. There's not wind enough to twirl the one red leaf, the last of its clan that dances as often as it can, hanging so light and hanging so high on the topmost twig that looks up at the sky. There's not wind enough, there's one red leaf up there, and it's the last of its kind. But even if there's slight breeze blowing, it can dance easily. It's hanging very lightly and hanging very high, so it can come down any moment. But that leaf also doesn't seem to move. So Christabel's heartbeat increases. Hush, beating heart of Christabel. Jesus Maria, shield her well. So but she tried to be very courageous. She folded her arms beneath her cloak and stole to the other side of the oak. She mustered some courage and then she turned back. And when she went to the other side of the oak, what sees she there? Question mark.